April 4th, 1993. It was a Sunday. It was my niece's birthday, and I was 29 years old. That day didn't end my life, but it changed my life forever. I was friends with a gentleman who was a great guy and just a good friend of mine. He was from Australia. So I went to his house and had dinner, and he had a roommate. We all sat down to dinner together. And I don't think my friend or I noticed when his roommate left the room, but when his roommate came back in the room, he had a gun and he had it pointed right at us. And he basically said, "I want your watch, I want your car keys, I want all your money, and you are both gonna die." I don't blame my friend for not having his gun stored safely. He did what most people do. But had it been stored safely, he would still be alive. I would have never been shot, and we wouldn't be talking right now. I remember a shot coming out. I was struck in the left shoulder. And another shot went through my finger and into my brain, and the bullet lodged behind my left ear and my left eye. The bullets were hollow points, so they shatter, and so there's bullet pieces all over my brain. I had blood coming out my eyes, out my nose, my mouth. They couldn't stop the bleeding. For some reason, I didn't die, and I just kept breathing, and they don't know why, but I think it's so that I can speak to you now and share my experience with gun violence. After I went into the coma, I'm in ICU. I was in ICU for 2 weeks. My head had swollen to the size of a watermelon from what I've been told, and I looked pretty bad. I opened my eyes and I just laid there wondering what was going on. I can't feed myself. I'm paralyzed. I can't go to the restroom by myself. I can't walk. I tried to bury everything that had happened until one day I really realized that the only way to move forward was to unbury everything. So I'm grateful to be able to have access to the mental health professionals who could help me to comprehend that I now lived with a bullet in my brain and that my life was forever changed. But it didn't mean it was over. I was determined that I wasn't going to be a statistic, and I worked really hard to be able to learn how to walk again and to write. I was going to live, if nothing else, so that I could make sure that my friend who lost his life was not forgotten. As a survivor of gun violence and as a true native Texan, I support the Second Amendment, but I also advocate for safe storage. And I am adamant, and I am passionate, and I am positive that if people were educated on what safe storage looks like and what it means to be a responsible gun owner, my friend would still be alive and my life would be totally different. Texas Gun Sense advocates for common sense policies like safe storage. I am Susan R. Nelson, and I support Texas Gun Sense.